Alright. Hell yeah. Fuck with the boom. Oh yeah. Boom like now. Super chat. You know what a super chat is? How about PayPal? Oh yeah. You got it. Oh yeah. We are ready. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Hyping it up. Hyping it up. Boom. 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 Boom.
Minus 20 seconds.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch!
Are you ready? Call your mama, call your papa, call your friends. The festivities are about to begin. Boom!
Boom! How about that? We are live. See, we did it. From Florida, what was that? Like, whoa. Don't just fuck with me like that. They just like, whoa. Super like, poke you in the eye. Poke you in the eye. We are in Florida, going out to the YouTube universe. Thank you all for being here. This is the Boom Show. This is a place where people come in to hang out and have a good time for a few hours. A place where everybody is welcome to talk about topics of interest, topics that do not affect us in the real life in the daily basis, topics that will not get the worst out of anybody, like politics and health. Those are out of the equation. Don't mention politics, don't mention health. We don't do none of that shit that can directly affect you in real life and get the worst out of you and get you all triggered and shit. We don't do that. We talk about light-hearted issues like science, physics, math, the shape of the earth, and all that reality, optics, and all that kind of good shenanigans. You know what I mean? Even UFOs. You want to talk about UFOs? You want to talk about giants? You want to talk about pyramids? All that kind of shit. We got frog family living inside the squeaky earth. Let's see if they sound. Hell yeah. Now I gotta ask you guys, please do the thumbs up emoji in the YouTube chat box if you can see me smoothly and hear me smooth. I actually deleted a bunch of apps in my laptop yesterday. I did kind of a few tweaks so it can run at least less laggy than yesterday. You know, yesterday was a little crackly. Hopefully today we get a better and stronger stream that today than we had yesterday. So I hope everything works out just fine. I'll appreciate if you do that. Maybe type a boom over there. Hey, Matthew Hall, man, that's the sound of the squeaky earth. We are humans born on earth, and we are born into this sound. 100% of the time, that sound is all over around us. But because we are born here, we don't we don't hear it. We don't witness it. Right? I mean, we are witnessing it right now. Right now, the earth is squeaking like a motherfucker. But it's like the rotation. We don't perceive that because we are born in it. We don't feel the ridiculous fat speeds that the earth is rotating and hauling ass through the gigantic universe. You know what I mean? Did I call you a crack? Boom! Marcus Dresden. Shout out B for being a responsible troll. Mr. Malort. Hell yeah, another member of the channel. I like the squeaky globes next to your name. If your name don't have a squeaky globe, you can get one by becoming a member of the channel. Sean Hawkins. Sean Smith. Farmer's Boy. Matthew Hall, Marcus Dresden. Earth is Live. Martin. Justin Franks. Anamorphic Mind with a $2 super chat. Here is a hashtag C4 size. Boom. Shout out to Anamorphic Mind. There is that C4 size boom. Truth Nerds. Charlie Welsh. C4. And John Hansen, the boss, the man. What up? The frog ball is dope as fuck. I want one. LOL. Well, we got, you know, this frog right here. This is that's a lazy-eyed frog that I adopted a little while ago. You can see the eyes are kind of tilted. Now I got this axial rotation over here next to the eye, so you don't notice how deformed he is. See? And then I thought he was just a one or unique guy, but then I found this lady, and she came bearing presents. She came with a baby frog, and they are all family, all related, man. So lazy eye frog goes mobbit mobbit. We got mama frog. She goes mobbit mobbit, and then baby frog goes mobbit mobbit. There you go. That's what the frog family say, and they are the population of Squeaky Earth. Thank you for noticing that. That's dope as fuck. I appreciate that. Now is the big test. We're gonna go ahead and jump into Discord. For that, I'm gonna turn off my camera. Hopefully, we are gonna be on the Discord server, the Daily Boom, and this is what will tell us if the stream will be successful or not. I'm gonna pop up the screen. Hopefully, we get a better stream than yesterday. All right, I got it all kind of set up over here. We are in the YouTube live voice chat, and I need somebody to come in and test it. And here is this somebody, which is Bogov. I need Bogov, then Larry, Bro PS, Farmer's Boy. Hell yeah, look at that. Thank you guys for coming in. What's up?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Are we working?
Yes, right for right now, so far smooth.
Cool.
How do you hear me over here on Discord?
You sound spot on.
Boom.
Yeah,
Very good, very good. Yeah, I think a few tweaks that I did last night on the laptop, I frustrated at the end of the show because of the unable to screen share and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Motivated me to do a little adjustment on it. And I was just fingers crossed, don't delete what you shouldn't, like any like necessary file that is gonna just shut it down and fuck my laptop. But I guess it worked out, yeah, just well. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the heavy load. My camera is on, and I think the sound is going through, and I hope that the visual is okay. So what's up, Farmer's Boy? Everything good, man?
Yes, mate. It is. Yeah, everything's. I think everything's as it should be,
Good.
which can't be bad in this in these days, shall we say? I'm obviously
man.
thankful that I'm here in the UK and not elsewhere.
Yeah, man. I hear you.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Some people around going through all kinds of hells. I'm glad that I'm over here, where I am right now.
Exactly. If you think your life's a bit shit at the moment, just spare a thought for certain others whose life really is shit.
Yeah. We got the 6 spider. Larry, you haven't been on for a while. Larry, why haven't you been back?
Oh, I don't know.
You've been hanging out a lot in the Gem Panda with the weirdos over there, eh?
There's a cluster of weirdos over there that there's just no stopping.
And I guess you enjoy that because you're always hanging in there.
No, it's frustrating. We just laugh at that. Now it's concave Earth, and now and of course you get the chemo, doing his radio DJ, impersonation, and then you got Jeremy. He's like another percent. He just nothing is true, and it's kind of frustrating. But sometimes we get a cluster up that are right-minded, and I don't unmute too often.
Now, do you think that when you try to present data, evidence, and talk about numbers and math, do you think that any of those guys are gonna learn? The ones, the science deniers?
No. I have no expectation, but it's just when they insist on a simple answer, and you give them some simple explanation, and then they call bullshit because it's incomplete, and you give them a little more complete answer, and then they call bullshit because it shouldn't be complicated. So I don't know. They just don't get it. And we know they're just clowning. There's no way that they can look at a sunset and say it's not setting. I mean, just that simple.
Farmer's Boy. Do you attempt? I mean, I might have recalled. I don't think so. Do you attempt to explain anything? Any mechanisms or any explanation to some of these guys, the flat earthers and stuff?
Oh, I've certainly tried in the past, but you're pissing against the wind because unfortunately they've reached the conclusion first: the Earth is flat, and then everything else either has to somehow in their bizarre mindset confirm what they believe, or they just outright reject it. So if you present anything at all that shoots their theory down in flames, they pretty much just reject it. And you get to the point where you've explained the same thing to somebody so many times and it's had no effect that you think, okay, I'll give up. And they say, oh, have you measured this? And what scientific experiments have you done? I say, go and watch a sunset.
And they talk about, oh, we'll build a wall or we'll do this, do that. And they don't do any of that. And I bring to the screen, stuff I've done, not a Google cut and paste, stuff I've done. They've done nothing. They only quote other YouTubes, or they only bring up some meme and call that evidence. I go, well, here's what I actually measured. Oh no, you're just making that shit up. And it's like,
wait.
So yeah, it is frustrating, particularly when half of their mods are flat earthers, and that's when it gets that's ridiculous.
Are you telling me that memes aren't evidence? What? I'm so confused.
That was cute.
I think most flat earthers think memes are evidence, but unfortunately, no.
You're dealing with people that have been told for 5 or 6 years that it's not 8 inches per mile, and that's all they quote.
Yes. Yeah.
Or their other mantra: we don't know, we don't understand, We can't know, therefore you don't know.
Mm.
That really is annoying. We don't know, and neither do you. No, just because you're ignorant as fuck, don't assume that everybody else is as well,
Mm.
or you're pretending to be ignorant. I think it's probably
Yeah,
more
exactly.
fair.
Your lack of understanding is not a valid excuse or valid point against our point.
And as the
And
great T-shirt
then-
says, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you.
Nice.
And then you get Mabbit and Merle and Pete. It's just, it is a freak show. It's just a freak show.
Freak show.
I haven't really paid much attention to that place for days because you just think, oh, who's in there? You go and you think it's Merle or it's Chemo, and you think, no, I'll go and watch the grass grow.
Mm.
That's more entertaining.
And Pete's kind of a sad case because getting on Jim Panda is why he gets up in the morning.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of choice, to be honest, because I think most other places have booted him.
He doesn't have a lot of choice in his lifestyle.
No.
That's just what he does. He gets on there and he has his pseudo friends, and he just rants the same silly stuff over and over. And that's a separate case.
Yeah, well,
Who are you talking about? Kima?
no, Pete.
All right.
Pete Shea.
Dodo.
Pete Shea. Yeah.
Question for the YouTube chat box. So far, how is the stream? I'm trying to put a couple images up and switching around a little bit, doing a couple tricks around. So I just want to ask them while we talk. Have any of the sound breaking up? Is laggy somehow? Now with all of this, I'm turning my camera back on again, like in real time. Feedback on YouTube: is the stream okay? Is the sound okay? And we carry on. I'll just want to read the feedback.
It certainly sounds okay in here. Yeah, the one thing you've got to think about Pete, though, being in Gems all day, is if he's in there, he's not out on the streets. So that's probably a good thing, because I think he could easily end up as one of those blokes on the old soapbox on a sort of a street corner or a market square or something, just standing there shouting at people all day. There are still people who do that. I have a town nearby. I think if you go in on a Saturday morning, there's a little place where somebody will pitch up with a microphone and one of those little battery-powered sort of amplifiers, and he'll just sort of quote, chapter and verse at people all day.
I'm real. I am CGI, and the frogs are also real. That's not a green screen. Just saying.
Well, that part of the screen is green because the frogs are. Yeah.
Okay, well, the frogs are green. Yeah, dude, how am I going to have a green screen with green frogs on it?
Frogs,
Come
exactly. On. You've posted up. I saw that posted up in one of the subreddits yesterday, Science, because reality is so much better than making shit up. And I just thought, yeah, I'm having that.
Yeah, I got that up to test the power of the stream.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good. Cool.
All right. What we need to share today, we're gonna take advantage of sharing screen. I haven't screen shared yet, so I'm gonna attempt to screen share. That's the last test.
Right. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We're gonna screen share.
See what happens.
I'm gonna screen share this one, and you should be able to see it anytime now if you click on it.
Hey, where we go?
Okay, video, audio, something is telling me has reduced maybe quality. Okay, so you see the image, right? Yep.
Yes.
Very good. Now I need to test a video. So we're gonna open this one. It's a Sean Hawkins video, a question for Gary. Why Benga? So if you guys want to know what's up over here, click on my screen share, and hopefully this will load fast enough that we can see it. Hold on, let me click pause for a second here. Whenever I decide to grab it. See, it's still a little bit of a struggle, but I don't think it's too bad. Okay, so the audience can see it, and you guys can see this, right?
Yep, we can see it.
Let's see if we can hear it. This is Sean Hawkins. I'm gonna click loop so it doesn't. Yeah. Question for Gary Webinga. Here we go.
All right, I had made this video earlier, and realized I doxed myself, so I deleted it and am remaking it. So this is a question to Gary. Question that caused Gary to block me on his channel. He refused to look at this video, and I think he looked at this video and realized, yeah, this fucks me, so I better block this guy. So the question, Gary, is I have a car with headlights. I've replaced the headlights with laser beams, and these laser beams are theoretical. They don't diverge. They don't have that cone thing. They don't get bigger as they go further away. It's a perfectly straight laser beam with no widening of the beam. Both beams are parallel to each other and perpendicular to the building. Now, we can see that they're hitting the building in the middle, right? Hitting it in the middle. Now, if I back this car away 90 degrees from the building, will those laser beams still hit that building? Will these laser beams still hit this building, Gary? The question that's the question to you. Now, let's say I back this car up 93 million miles. Will these laser beams still hit that building? Yes or no, Gary? If you say yes, then your entire bullshit about Polaris is completely debunked. And if you say no, then you don't understand perspective at all, and you need to educate yourself. So answer the question, Gary. You've dodged it enough. Let's have an answer from you. All right.
All right. And that was John Hawkins with a question for Gary. What do you guys think? Did you hear the screen share? Was the sound okay on that?
I think the sound was a little laggy or broken up.
Okay.
It was good enough. It was good enough.
It was good enough, but I watched this a little while ago when Sean first put it up, so I think it was either delaying or breaking up just a little bit.
Okay. Now, the way I heard it over here and the audience saw it, I think it was good. I think it was smooth. But maybe via the screen share, you guys are hearing it breaking up a little bit. Maybe you guys are catching the words out of the breakup thing, the lagginess.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that. I
exactly.
mean, at least it's good enough, I guess, Better
Yeah.
than nothing, Yeah.
Yes.
Good enough is good enough.
Good. Thank you. Loud and clear for YouTube, loud and clear. Thank you, Sean, and shout out
Cool.
to you for that video link. Everybody go check out Sean Hawkins' channel. What do you think? If this car back enough, super far away, well, the light will be so spread out, like almost uniformly. Like it will be. Will it be a big enough light to light this building up in the background? If this light was super powerful, but this small compared to the first obstacle. What do you guys say?
I'm trying to remember what was in the video now because I had somebody come and ring my doorbell.
So what do you say from the top of your head?
How far away was the second building?
How far away is the second building? Let's see. Let me try
remember.
play this. I don't remember.
With headlights. I've replaced the headlights with laser beams. And these laser beams are theoretical. They don't diverge. They don't have that cone thing. They don't get bigger as they go further away. It's a perfectly straight laser beam with no widening of the beam.
Right.
Both. Now, we can see that they're hitting the building in the middle, right? Hitting it in the middle. Now, if I back this car away 90 degrees from the building, will those laser beams still hit that building? Will these laser beams still hit this building, Gary?
How far away, Sean Hawkins, will you say
that's the question to
this
you.
from this building?
Now, let's say I back this car up 93 million miles.
How you measure
Will these laser
distance
beams
with
still?
degrees?
Sorry, Chike, go ahead, man. I didn't hear that.
He said you back up, you move the car 90 degrees. What?
Mm, yeah. I can't answer that.
I think after he says million miles, something like this. Let's continue. Let's hear it again.
Let's see.
Still hit that building? Yes or no, Gary? If you say yes, then your entire bullshit about Polaris is completely debunked. And if you say no, then you don't understand perspective at all. And you need to educate yourself. So answer the question.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to John Mongoose, Biggest Dogus, Citizen 9, Master Kalik, Brad Wegner, Marcus Dresden, and everybody else on the interwebs. Shout out to Steve Wilson. There you go. You guys want to hear that again one more time? There is a link on the Bailey Boom for you guys to see what's up. I think I'm starting to lag a little bit now. Maybe. Yeah, I think playing videos is pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, I think sharing pictures you're fine, but when you start sharing videos, I think that is, yeah. I think that's just a bridge too far, so to speak.
Can't even share a link over here on Discord.
Did you get your computer fixed, Jose?
No, man.
Oh dear.
Same that yesterday, using the laptop. So far, slightly better than the beginning of yesterday's. What? I can't share a link on Discord. What the hell?
Why not?
Why not?
That's bizarre.
What if I type boom? Will that go through?
No, it seems to me there's a problem loading the.
You're super low, Chike.
It seems to me it tells me messages failed to load. That's why I left and came back.
Mine too.
Okay, it's telling me the same too. Okay. So you said a Discord problem, not me.
Problem.
Okay. Hi, Slick. You are screen sharing. Did you want to share something with the audience? What you got there? If you do, I'll show you. But you gotta tell me.
He's playing
Yeah,
again.
sorry. My push to talk button was a different one. I had to set it up. Hi, hello.
Hey.
It's a game called Dyson Sphere Program. If now someone knows the concept of a Dyson Sphere.
You want me to share that for the audience? You gotta.
Oh no, it's just a game. Sure,
okay.
it has some nice visuals of solar systems, but
Okay. Damn, there's no sharing on Discord today. What the hell? There appears to be Discord problems, but I'm glad that we are already in the call at least. In the voice call, probably not. Citizen 9, just cause you shouted me out doesn't mean I've forgiven you for starting without me. Yeah. I hear you, man. Laser beams, you're gonna need R for that. Shout out to Master Kali.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it's the same. And Discord is fake. Just saying.
Yeah, see if I can.
Daily boom on sensor. Let me try in a
No.
different room.
It hangs at grey for a few seconds and then goes
Yeah.
to red, which
No, it's all servers, all channels.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Failed to
oh,
load. Yeah.
so Discord itself is having 40 fits.
Okay. At least we can. I can see the channel, and I was able to share the link and tag everyone before the show started. That's the last post there, right? In the
Yeah.
uncensored. Oh, dude, fucking perfect timing, man. So if anybody want to join the voice call, join the Discord server Daily Boom in the YouTube live in the voice channel. We good. The link is in the description box on this video too. So what you guys have? Let's bring it on. Let's bring it home today.
I've just been watching the price of heat and oil go up exponentially. It's ridiculous.
I don't care about none of that.
You guys want to see some
But
cool?
you live in Florida, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Slick, what's up? I mean, sick.
Do you want to see some cool P1000 images that I took 2 years ago?
Yes. They're not peeping tomming via buildings and naked people, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a result of a curve.
Oh, good.
P1000 is not a standard.
Well, it's a pretty shitty camera. The sensor is so small.
Sexy curve.
Well,
Why? It's 16 megapixels. No?
What is a good camera for those who don't have a camera?
Depends what you want, I think.
Yeah,
Depends
to see stuff very far away, you know. That's what.
It's
to
not
see
a
far
bad
away.
camera.
Those are the two.
As long as you bear in mind what the P900 and the P1000 are, they're what's called bridge cameras, and they are serving as a bridge between, you know, simple little compact sort of snap and shoot cameras and the full DLSR Monty where you can swap out lenses and do this, that, and the other. For what they are, they're not a bad camera. They do take some very good photos, but they are, of course, limited. You can't swap the lenses over. You can't play around with things like that. And as everybody knows, the sensor really isn't much better than you get in a mobile phone. But for all that, they're not a bad camera.
Yeah, indeed.
Providing you use them for what they're intended. They're not the sort of camera that you go out and start taking snaps of the planets and the stars of. Unless you focus it manually. Because if you just leave it on autofocus, you'll end up with bugger all. And you'll end up with what looks like specks of water. Oh, yeah, hang on. That's what they get, don't they? You know, if you use it for what it's designed to do, they ain't bad cameras.
Agreed.
You're still sharing
Discord is very.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Discord is very problematic. It won't let me upload those videos. Usually, I can upload them no problem.
Can you
Discord is
share them
finicky,
on your
sorry.
own end? Can you play it and then screen? You're already screen sharing.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
switch the screen
Yeah,
share.
I can do that.
Change the
I'll do that,
window
yeah.
and just play it on your end. Whatever. Yeah. That'd be cool. I already got your screen up for YouTube, so careful what you share. Uh-oh.
There you go.
There you go. Nice. We see.
So 3 sailboats, 3 different distances. There you go.
Yep.
See how the far away one
wait,
is
wait.
so lower than the other 2.
No, I see only 2.
Yeah, the one, the tip in the back right here.
You can see the mast, but you can't see the hull of the boat at all.
How do we know it's a mast? Come on. It's just, well, we don't know.
Because it looks very mast-like and it's moving.
Actually, you can't really. I don't know if you can see it through the stream, but if you're looking at that pole, how do you call that pole? I forgot. How do you call that?
The mast.
The main
mast. Yes.
Yeah. So in the far away one, you can actually see cables running both sides, so you can tell it's a boat, and you can see how it's like swinging with the waves.
Yes. Good point.
Are you sure that's not a snorkel?
Submarine.
Of the giants.
Father of all snorkels, yes.
The snorkel of those giants that used to live here.
Maybe a submarine.
Okay, get ready for this one. Check out this one.
Oh, rising. Are they racing? Oh.
So I added a small picture of the boat, of what the actual size of the boat is. You can see it's a pretty low boat, but still, where is the bottom half of it? Of course, you
Or
can see
walking on water.
people and running, people walking. You can see people with the dogs. So the
What?
people are 6 kilometers away from me,
Hmm.
and behind that, the bay is. So this is all the same body of water.
Wait. All those Jesuses, what they walk on the water?
Jesus
Yep,
is, I like that.
yep.
Beautiful.
Don't forget the dogs.
Beautiful.
Oh, the dogs can walk on water. Yeah, that's why that's known.
You know what? I'll do a VLC share so I can put all the videos. Just a second.
Yeah, one next to the other. Yeah. How? Any of you know where do I go in Streamlabs to see my mouse, the pointer? Appearance. Okay. Appearance. There you go. No, that's not it. Damn it. I remember I clicked on that settings and
Now
I
you know the trick.
yeah.
He just went on the other side of the bank of the Sea of Galilee, and people thought he's walking on water.
Yeah.
As you do.
Hey neighbor.
Hey, is anybody else having problems with Discord loading
Yes.
messages?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody
Affirmative.
does.
it's on the fritz.
Voice works,
Ah,
but
shit.
in the text rooms, nothing is going through.
I was going to send you a link. That's why I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah. It's,
I suppose I can post it in the YouTube chat. You can grab it from there.
yeah. If it's a YouTube link, yeah. That's good. What are those people walking on water? Jesuses, like Shag said.
Yeah, so you can see how low that boat is beyond the people. And there you go. And
Right.
I might zoom out actually, and you'll see the whole area.
Just smooshed.
Nice. How is that looking out for
Where's that?
YouTube, guys? Just let me know in YouTube. How is that looking out today? Hopefully not too laggy or not too bad. Carry, guys. No
Where'd you
legs.
shoot this at?
This is in BC, British Columbia. So this is the same video we saw before. I have 15 hours of videos of the horizon on the water in that area. And this is one of the, someone said here earlier, you know, that flat earthers, they don't do anything, right? I'll do this, I'll check this, I'll do, even this they couldn't do. Just put a camera and film. Even that they can't do correctly.
Travis.
Let's go to the other
It's all
one.
CGI, man.
Oh, that's a cute one. So you can see the sailboat in the background, and there you go. And there's another one just popping up to the left. Look at the differences of height. This is insanity to deny this. It's so crazy.
It's flat Earth.
How far away is the back boat? The one we just see the mast.
The one that is very far, if I'm not mistaken, is about 14 kilometers.
Very far. Do you guys hear the background noises?
Welcome to
Affirmative.
Florida.
Yeah, welcome to Florida. Hopefully it's not ridiculously bad.
The science police.
What up? I want to give a. All is good. Let me give a quick shout out to. I got a 555 super PayPal. I got a PP hit of over here on PayPal, and it's for a computer fund. This might get you a small tub of TCP/IP or possibly a tube of net BEUI to get you out of trouble. Network support joke. Was that Citizen 9? Shout out to you, brother, man. I think it was you. I think I already trying to record. I'm not. I don't take any notes, but I think they try to associate the real names on PayPal with the YouTube users, and this name looks a little bit like Citizen 9 to me. So correct me if I'm wrong. Shout out to you, brother, for the PayPal. who's over here on Discord. We got Alk. We got screen sharing is Sick Spider. Very cool observations with a P1000. And we got also Alk, Bug of Brufus, Chike, Farmer's Boy, Grubus, Larry, Marsh Mushrooms, Marble Merman, and the Press Done. Discord text boxes are not working, but the voice chat works perfectly. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to mute.
You get that link?
Oh,
See,
this is
wait.
I'm doing zoom in. I'm doing zoom in, and then I'm pausing to see if there's any more reveal when you zoom in. Of course, I don't really need to do that, but I guess you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
After those short ones, I have a really nice video to show you. I'll show you guys an amazing boat that you can see exactly how it's been cut in half, and they're it's too obvious, I guess,
thanks.
for us.
If yourself, maybe I don't know, you that already screen sharing Six Spider, or anybody else want to grab Alk's video and play it. If you cannot, I'll grab it after Spider stop screen sharing, and we'll see what we get.
Do you want me to stop now? Do you want to show that stuff now?
Yeah, let me
want.
let me
Sure.
play that now, and then I'll reshare you. Wait, what we're
Sure.
Let me go up and grab that link.
There was a moment when you hit the mast with about the just about the above the people. Can you go back there?
Yeah, you're still up, Six Spider. Go ahead, just leave it up. I'll let you know. I still gotta move a couple stuff around. Getting into the loading is taking too much now. I think I'm trying to push it to the limits too much. A little bit too much. You want to tell us about this video that we're looking at?
Again, this is me in a beach. Now, where the people are walking, it's actually a pretty cool place because when the tide is low, you can go up to 1 kilometer into the basically ocean. You're actually walking on like wet soil. So that's what you see here. They're basically walking into the low tides.
Right.
And there's lots of boats around and all that.
Cool.
I like that.
Okay, you know what? This is really cool, but I want to show you one video which is pretty amazing. Just a second.
This guy new or what?
Shout out to Chris Berry. What's up? Yeah, Six Spider is new.
Okay.
There you go. This is 1 hour of just this boat. The way I filmed it going in and out of the bay. The stuff that we see is pretty awesome.
That's a nice inferior mirage you captured there.
Yeah. There's also, I have 15 hours of this area, and there's all sorts of things from floating boats to compressed boats. Still, I have even a video of this boat, of this red boat, doing what we see in the Black Swan images, right? That we see too far. Basically, the compression is insane. The boat is becoming like a pancake. Pretty
Do you
awesome
have the
stuff.
name?
Sorry,
well, that's not what the Black Swan shows, but
no, I mean that you can see the parent horizon and all that.
What's the name of the boat? Maybe we can find a normal picture of it.
I have the boat. Just a second.
I guess this guy doesn't know I'm a flat earther because he's agreeing with what I'm saying, and so maybe he doesn't know that. He's agreeing with me.
What happened? Sorry, what did you say then?
You're just agreeing with the flat earther that it's just inferior mirages and refraction, basically, is what we're
never said
saying.
that.
He never
didn't-
said that.
I didn't say that.
No, he agreed that there is an inferior mirage. You mentioned inferior mirage.
He
And
agreed
yeah,
that
it's-
I
it's-
agree that there is
There is
one.
He agreed there is one.
Right,
He
and then he
didn't
went
agree
on
that
to
that's
say,
all that's
"Oh,
happening.
there's floating boats," which I don't know what he means by that. And then
Inferior mirage, yes.
black swan type
Yes.
stuff too. So
Yes.
I don't know, what are you trying to claim with these videos?
Yeah, let's hear that.
Claim?
Science, absolute knowing. He knows absolutely how the light works. I'm ready to learn more about it.
I don't know what the claim is.
The claim is that you see a result of a curve. That's the claim.
Okay, and what's your proof of that curve?
Pause it right there. Can you pause the
You're looking at it. You're looking at it right now.
Can you pause the video
looking
right
at saying I'm looking at something and not looking at something is not proof.
there? There you go.
Suggesting
Berry,
that there's curve.
what
I
do we
get it.
have over here on screen, Berry? What do you see?
I don't. It's not my video. It's not my claim.
No, but
I see a
there you go.
fuzzy,
What do you see?
blurry, refracted to hell video.
Beautiful inferior mirage going on here, right? Beautiful refraction inferior
A
mirage.
very big, exactly inferior
Yeah,
mirage.
yeah. It looks beautiful. It
But
looks
how do you
good. It
know
looks
there's
weird. Yeah.
curve? Where's the curve? Where's evidence for the curve?
Again, you don't see a curve. You see a result of a curve.
Oh, a result. How did you prove that result?
It's in front of your eyes right now.
You just said you don't see the curve. Anybody can snip that out and just
Right. And what
demolish.
did I say? What did I say? You don't see the curve. You see what?
Is that what's on your peer-reviewed paper? It's in front of your eyes right now?
You see the result of the curve right there, because half of
How
the
do you know
boat
it's
is
a curve?
hidden.
How do you know
Please
it's a
tell me
curve?
what's okay. Tell me what's obstructing the bottom
I
of the
don't
boat,
have
please.
to tell you. You have to prove your claim.
And Chris can just go nuh-uh.
Even though he's the one that actually came
How do
in
you
demanding
nuh-uh
that the
something that
cause
hasn't
of
been
everything
proven?
was Mirage?
I'm not nuh-uhing something that hasn't been proven.
Well, you are, because you think the Earth's flat.
but
Right, but I'm asking him to prove it.
yeah, it's actually fair. It's actually a fair point. I want to know how in a video like this, if I get videos like this, I present them like, look what a beautiful inferior mirage I caught. It's really clear. It's kind of really cool to look at. But I never claim the curvature effects or nothing with videos like this. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I want to hear Six Spider to tell me how he arrived to the conclusion of curvature with a video like this.
To be fair, this isn't all that's been presented, though, is it?
No, it's not. That's why. Yeah, that's why it's
It's,
interesting. Yeah,
multiple
it's really not.
videos.
Okay,
Yeah.
go to any of them. Go to any of them. I don't care.
Shout out to Hold On. Hold On.
This is where we have the problem that you're talking to somebody that doesn't even understand the basics in the first place. So you can spend hours and hours
Okay,
and
Al.
hours trying to explain simple things to him, and he still doesn't get it.
Okay, Al. Well,
Okay.
Jose, I'd like to
Yeah,
screen
the
share
proof is in
something.
the multiple hours wasted trying to get you to understand a simple thing like a straight path of light through a
Yeah, I get you,
homogeneous
Albert.
medium.
Okay, Albert.
Do you have a 6 kilometer example of a straight path so we can like compare and contrast? Do you have like
Let's
a
see.
known
Actually,
flat?
yeah, Chris Berry is gonna screen share. Let's see what you get. I
All right.
stop sharing you for
Can I
YouTube.
do? I want to screen share.
Yeah,
Paint.
sure,
Can I
stop
just
sharing.
screen share that application only?
I think so. Yeah, if you screen share, you choose a window, specific window. You should be able to.
Okay, just give me 1 second. We gotta set this up.
Yeah, big thank you everybody
I know
watching on
you-
YouTube. 40 plus people right now. I know the audience will pick up. We'll get to 50, 60 maybe. That's beautiful. If you guys just please hit the like button and support however you can. And join the Discord. We're having fun today. We should have fun every day. I mean, it shouldn't get vicious and personal. Never any of this shit. All right,
I'm screen
Chris,
sharing, so
you
I don't know
are
if-
up. Yeah, you're up for YouTube. Yep, and I see you.
I want to make sure Six Spider's watching because he's still sharing.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
well,
still
okay.
sharing. I told you. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I was sharing him and not you. Was
So Six Spider, you
stream?
can see my images.
No, not yet. It's loading.
Yeah, it's loading for me too. It's the boxes looping.
Still loading.
Yeah.
You can see in my video how the boat is getting lower, though.
Maybe
Just
stop
saying.
stop and reshare, Chris, and see.
Let's see. Okay. Well, can he stop sharing
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
and
If
then
you
maybe
if
that's the problem.
yeah, and then reshare again. See, maybe pause where you are, stop screen sharing, and share again.
All right.
There you go. Yeah, I got you up straight up.
You can see the paint images, right?
Yeah.
You can see these images
What is that?
side by
Let's see.
side. I'll explain it. Okay, so here's
All
the
I'm
sail.
saying is a blurry image, right?
I'm explaining it.
You're gonna explain it. Yeah, let's hear.
Okay, it's a sailboat. Here's the sail. Here's the top of the boat, and then the rest of the boat, right? You understand?
No, you're showing the same image, and I don't see your cursor.
You can't see the cursor. Can you see the lines that I'm drawing?
Negative.
No.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. Above the red line is the sail. Below the red line is the boat.
We don't see. We see. I
No
mean,
red light.
look in YouTube what we
see the
see.
red
If you want to take a quick look.
Oh God, this screen sharing app sucks.
Yeah, we're seeing like a bunch of Windows email pages and
Okay,
shit.
hold on.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing you for YouTube until you sort it out.
Score just playing up.
Too bad you missed the video of that I took with the sailboats. Maybe I'll show it to you again.
Angry Dog says, "Are cherries technically berries? Chris sure is an expert at picking them." That's a funny comment.
Hold on a minute. There you are.
Real Signal said, "Refraction does funny things, therefore flat Earth. Therefore Earth flat."
Yeah.
All right. Well, it wasn't. I selected
the Windows.
Well, it didn't screen share what I selected.
Damn it.
Let me see.
Master Kalik is got a thing for you, Chris Berry, right? Always Master Kalik. He said you are the most dishonest flat earther out there. He's on to you, guys. Yeah, some people got their the people that just got him. Sean Hawkins has got it with Gary Venga lately now.
What do you mean, like Nemesis?
Nemesis, yeah, they got the Nemesis. Who was screen am I watching? Oh, again.
It's okay. Oops, my bad.
I stopped.
All right, now.
All right, let me click on watch this. Chris Berry. Yes, I see a cursor. I see a little cross. Beautiful.
Okay. All right. So let me explain it. All right. So this whole thing right here is a sailboat. Okay. Here's the sail. Here's the boat. Got it?
Got it.
This light cream color is the ground. Okay.
I'm going to mute that design with me.
Here's the same sailboat. Here's the sail. Here's the ground. Does he see? Hello?
You make the image any larger?
Yes, we all see it. Yes, continue.
So where'd the bottom of the sail go? I mean, sorry, the bottom of the boat go.
Please explain, what are you filming? Is this a real boat? Is this a real water? What is it?
No,
what are we looking
it's a
at?
toy
So
boat.
what are we looking at? Please explain what you did here.
It's a toy boat on a piece of ground. My question to you is, if this is the whole boat with the sail and the bottom of the boat here, and nothing has changed with the boat or the ground except for where the camera's position is, where did the bottom of the boat go?
Do you understand that you're explaining to people who don't understand what you did here? Please explain, what do you mean it turned into this? What happened? What did you do? What are you doing
Where
here?
did the bottom of the boat go?
Right, but you're saying, look at here. Look, you're saying, look at the left, you see a boat. Look at the right, there is no boat. I did something.
sail
What
is there.
did you do? What did you do? What's the difference?
Why don't you just say that this ground is curved? And that the camera pulled and the camera
I don't know
backed
what
up?
you did there. Why would I say anything about it? Please explain what
bottom's
you did there. Please explain
Where's
what
the
you
bottom?
did there.
But where's the
What
bottom
is
go?
the difference? Hey, listen, what is the difference between left and right, please?
Well, but can't you just say I'm looking at it and the bottom's gone because because this ground is curved?
I don't know why the bottom is down, because next images that you're going to show us, this is on a table and your camera is below the ground. Very easy to cheat, right?
It could be mirrored, right? We don't know what you
Mirrored. So you're saying it's not. So you're saying
I don't know because
no, it's not what
I'll
he's saying.
I explain to you because in the second image there is a light next to the sail that it is not in the first image. So I don't know what you did.
So you're saying we can't just look at it and declare Earth curve then? That's what
No, it's not what we're saying.
No.
We're saying we cannot declare what happened to the boat in your image because you're not explaining what we're looking at. Did you understand that? No, you didn't. You said on the left there's a toy boat. On the right, there's the same toy boat. All of a sudden, we can't see the boat. Why? We don't know why. What did you do there? Please, is it zoomed in? Was the camera moved? Was the camera tilted?
Well, I thought you could
Was
just
it
look at
panned
the
in?
image and tell me what's going on.
But that's the thing.
Yours.
That's the thing. Mine
did that
is a
yours,
video, and I have, and I'm showing other stuff there. You're not
Okay, so
showing
what?
anything. Please explain what is the difference in the camera. What happened?
All right.
But you just declared what happened in your video.
Oh, Chris, just accept that he's not going to fall for your shitty non sequitur fallacy.
I don't think you know what a non sequitur fallacy is.
He zoomed in.
Oh, I
he zoomed out.
absolutely do.
Okay, someone said I zoomed in and zoomed out. Who said that?
On the other video. When they got on the guy was showing his sailboat still there. He zoomed in, he zoomed out. He showed us what he was doing to make the difference. You just showed us a picture.
Well, his zooming in, zooming out didn't have anything to do with what we were seeing.
Maybe you removed the boat and just kept the sail. We don't
There's
know.
a difference between real-time video and two random pictures with no explanation of what's happened in between. You could have put something up in front of the camera for all he knows. That is not the same as standing and looking out over the ocean and watching a ship disappear. They don't relate. It's
Okay,
not
I'll give
analogous.
him a
Do
bit
a better
more then.
job and stop trying to
Give him a
trick
bit
people
more.
into saying shit.
All right, here's a little
Yeah,
bit more.
give me more. Give me more.
Now, here's the
Give me more.
sail.
What are we seeing now? What is it?
Here's the sail. Here's the boat.
Yes.
And here's what's that?
Where are you filming this? What are you filming? What is it?
It looks a lot like your inferior mirage.
No, it doesn't look
doesn't it?
anything like my inferior mirage. I'm
doesn't?
asking you. Well, sure, sure it does. But where are you taking this image?
It's just a drawing.
Guys,
not a drawing.
I forgot, and I have forgotten, and I apologize. I need to give a big shout out to Gina Genesis because she actually had sent me a beautiful gift to my place, and I have received it in the mail, and it's a Boom hoodie. It's a sweatshirt, black, solid, very dark, and it's got the boom in the front. I haven't worn it. It's really hot in these few days, but I know in the afternoons it get a little fresh and chilly, and I like covering my arms with mosquitoes or might go crazy. So I'm gonna wear that in the next few days. Gina Genesis, thank you so much. That was really, really, really cool. Really nice gesture of you to send me some goodies from your way over the Florida, USA. I appreciate it, Gina. Much love to you. Carry on, guys. Sorry, I had to say that.
Who's the other flat earther in here?
Hey, Chris, this is amazing how you're taking pictures from a video. Can you show me the video?
I don't have the link to the video.
Yeah,
but
just share it here.
I just said I don't have the link. I'll tell you what he did though.
What do you mean link? You just did that. You just copied images from the video and you pasted them
I
here.
know I had already made these images. So I was comparing it to something else. All he did.
Oh, so this is not yours.
No.
So this is not your claim, just like you told me.
It's all right. Let's try to. It doesn't matter if it's he. I mean, I don't. I actually don't want to do that because
Well, this claim is provable because we see what happened.
I
in the
mean,
whole
then
video.
what if Chris wanted to tell you that then all the globe pictures out there are fake because you didn't take him, 6 spider. I mean, let's not
I took
attack
them, but sure.
let's not attack that he didn't take these pictures
Sure,
because
sure.
he's just he's vouching for it. He agrees with what is going on. So I mean, let's try to move on.
I know, Jose. I know. I'm just
Okay.
like he's saying the same to me, so I just wanted to hit back. That's all. Yes, Chris, please continue.
Although I didn't say that. That wasn't my argument that you took or didn't take the video. In this video, we see exactly what happens throughout the whole process. So here, it's a little bit out of order. Here's the part of the video. What?
Sorry. I got interrupted because I got a laugh. Every time that somebody subscribed, the background went. Triple X have subscribed. Go ahead, man. Sorry, I'll mute myself.
So here's the whole boat. It goes like this. Let me do it quick. 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4. So here, what he does is he drops the camera height, which begins to create the inferior mirage because he's now closer to the ground, and the heat that's being pushed off the ground into the air. In picture 3, he's even closer to the ground.
Watched.
And then in 4, his camera's basically on the ground, and the ground is not blocking the bottom of the boat. It's this inferior mirage that you can clearly see from stage to stage to stage, as he's just simply lowering the camera.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does this have actually happen in the video?
Who made it?
Yeah, absolutely happens in the video. I wish I took the source. This is from years ago. I found the video. Somebody might know what the link is out there, but I don't have the link anymore.
No
of course you
source.
don't. No
Random
flat
cherry-picked
earther
rendition of
has
video.
videos.
No demonstration the surface is actually flat or anything. Nothing to back any it up. We just got to take your word for it with some fuzzy pictures.
We take your all's word for stuff all the time.
The standard of evidence is always 10 times worse for a flat earther, isn't it? You can get away with anything you feel like.
Chris, please watch my share now. I did it in the real world.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing you, Chris. Yeah, there you go. You actually
all right,
it.
I'll stop.
Let me watch back. 6 spider back up on screen. Everybody, the world is watching you, brother.
There you go, Chris. Real world images. Not in my home, not a toy boat, anything like that. There you go. Please explain what you're seeing. Can you? Do you see those 3 sailboats?
Hold on, I'm not looking yet. I haven't gotten it.
While you set that up, Earth is Live for $5 super chat. What method did Chris use to verify if the ground in his picture was perfectly flat? Thank you, Earth is Live.
Chris, are you seeing? Can I play it?
Yes.
Did you use any specific method to make sure that the ground was perfectly flat, Chris?
I didn't know.
Right.
But the ground in the video wasn't curved; it was flat, and there's no way that a 1/8 of an inch of bump would block that entire boat.
Well, Chris, do you see those 3 sailboats, please? Those are not toy sailboats. Do you see them?
I see 2, and then one in the very back. I guess it's the spire part.
Interesting, right? How come you see how come you see 2 boats? You can see almost all of them, and the very far away one you can't, and it's lower. Look at the mast. Look at the differences in the height.
You have to tell me. How did you prove what is causing that boat to disappear?
Thank you.
Okay, so you have no answer to that?
I said my answer. You didn't.
It's funny how as that boat is tiptoeing up and down in the waves, that you can see some more of the boat and less of the boat as it's
it's amazing how you can't see the boat, right?
Are you just gonna ignore what I just said?
Absolutely, because it doesn't affect anything.
Why can't you see the top of the boat?
So.
Hold on. Who's getting ice or whatever, Jose? Why can't you see the part of the boat that's above the blue water but is still invisible? Oh man. Classic Glober.
What? Please explain
So,
in this image, what did you
goes,
mean?
It goes from the spire to invisible to the blue water line. Where's the part between the spire and the blue water line?
What's a spire?
The thing sticking up.
It's a
mast.
Mast.
You're talking. Okay, so the fact that you see inferior mirage here, that's what makes you think, oh, so it's straight. Yes?
That's not what makes me think anything. I'm asking you. So that inferior mirage is blocking out the part of the boat between the mast and the blue water, like, and you can't see any of it. You don't think that's a problem?
No, because I can see the line of the water. What do you mean?
Right. So between that line of water,
yes,
and the mast, there's nothing. But the mast is not touching the water.
Yes,
Where's the rest of the
mirage.
boat?
Yes, below
Oh,
the
so
horizon.
the inferior mirage is blocking it then?
No.
Yeah,
the inferior mirage is what the inferior mirage is what's causing that little gap. That's it. It's not hiding the boat.
Well, it is hiding the boat.
No, it's causing a small gap in your vision.
Small gap.
That's it.
How do you know it's not hiding the whole boat?
How do I know it's not hiding the whole boat? Because the whole boat is not visible. An inferior mirage does show me what's above the line of the water, right? Inferior mirage is not going to show you.
Oh, fucking boring. But the part of the boat, you would see part of the boat above the water line. Because you can see the sides of the boat.
You don't see the sides of the boat.
Disappearing.
No, what you see is the what do you call the cloth of the cloth of that big thing? How do you call it? The sail. You see the sail. You don't see the boat.
No, on each side there's two little white things.
Correct.
Every so often you can see them popping up and down in and out of the inferior mirage. It's way above the quote unquote water line.
Yes, and it's not the boat; it's the sail.
But where's the rest of the sail? Pause it.
Oh my God!
You mean the rest of the sail, Chris?
Pause it.
Yes, I paused it. Yes, please.
Okay, now
yes,
put your cursor over that. Well, I guess, can you see your cursor on these screen shares?
Can you see my cursor, or you cannot?
I cannot. Okay, but let me explain it then, and you tell me if we're on the same page. Just to the right of the mast, there's a white dot. Yes.
Yes,
What is that?
it's bobbing left. It's part of the cables of the mast and
cables.
Yeah, the rigging.
Yes, so the rigging of the sail. How do you think the sail is getting up there?
What's the white dot though?
The white dot is on the rigging.
Okay, so where's the rest of the rigging? And why is it appearing and disappearing as the boat bobs up and down? Well above the waterline, mind you.
Dude, that's not... Okay, sorry, Jose.
No, go ahead.
Listen very carefully.
For what Chris just said, right? This, if you should go back just a few frames where it was visible and not hiding behind this other boat. Right there, right? Pause right there. We gotta see this little dot. Now, if you say that underneath that, what is underneath that dot between this dot and the water?
Are you asking me or are you asking Chris?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Spider.
There is more cables. He thinks that dot is the boat. It's not. That dot
and
is
you're
part
sure that
of the rig of the sail.
So
yes.
you're sure that is part of the rig. All right.
Absolutely.
So where's the rest of the rig
you can see
sticking
it
up?
on the boat to the left.
Where's
You
the
can
rest
look at
of
the boat to the left. You can see what that white
Right.
is.
It's attached to the front of the boat. So where's the front of the boat sticking up above the waterline then?
It's not attached to the front of the boat.
It's
What's
not
it attached to?
Dude, have you ever seen a sailboat? It's right in front of your eyes, right there.
Exactly.
And what do you
It's
see?
gotta be attached to something.
Listen. There's a rig that holds the whole thing, and there's cables, and I don't know what else. But if you look at that boat that is here, very close, in the middle of it, you can see a little white bobby in the middle. You see it? You see that those sails have like levels in them? That's what you're seeing. It's steps.
The rigging is fore and aft of the mast. You'll have a line going to the front of the boat. You'll have a line going towards the back of the boat, and that's what you're seeing on that far. That you can see the mast and the rigging and the little white whatever they are that's part of the rigging, and you can see that. So the boat is
You
traveling.
can see it in the
front
boat in
of
the
boat
foreground right now.
is traveling to the left of screen. Yeah, and you can see it
you're
all on
s-
the other two in the foreground.
Yeah.
You can see the mast, you can see the rigging, you
All right,
can't
let's hear
see the hull
Chris.
of the boat.
Let's hear Chris.
So why is the white thing, whatever you want to call it, why is it appearing and disappearing?
Yes, because it is bobbing. Yes.
It's
But
bobbing.
it's above the water. What do you mean?
It's attached to the boat that you can't see. Fuck's sake.
You can see the white
Because
part
you're looking
well
through
above the water.
refraction at that white.
Oh,
bubble.
refraction.
The
Always
white part
track the
you're seeing
refraction.
isn't the boat. You can't see the hull of the
Finally.
boat at all.
He thinks that the middle of the mast there, that's the actual boat. He thinks that the end there of the rig that he sees very close to the water, he thinks that's the boat. That is not the boat, Chris.
You can't see the boat. The boat's completely hidden.
But you can see the white stuff.
mast
The
and some
white
of the
piece is
rigging.
bobbing up and down above the water. That's supposed to be hiding the
on
boat.
the rigging.
Those are about 8
thick
feet
are you?
above
That's
that
The
not
boat.
boat should be
rigging.
above the water and it
Jeez.
should be visible.
Fucking wet.
But the rigging is being hidden before it hits the water line.
Chris,
The
let me
bottom of the rigging is.
just a second. Chris, check it out. You now see two sailboats, right? Do you think that the sail height is the same for both? I'm not talking in this image. I'm talking
don't
if you
know.
stand. Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Are they the same? What kind of question is that? There could be
Yeah.
completely different boats. How are you supposed to know that?
Oh, you're so cute. They were right. You are very dishonest. That's really fun.
No, but I don't know. I stand with Chris in this one. I wouldn't say that's curvature going on in there. This one is too much of a thick inferior mirage going on, and I don't think you should determine this curvature in this video or not.
It's not thick enough to.
It's better if you don't
hide
have
the
it.
whole
There you go,
boat.
some that one.
But it doesn't work like that. If you have a bit of a clue how mirages work and what's happening and why you're seeing what you're seeing, it's still no excuse for the entire bottom of the boat being below the waterline.
But how do we
There's
know if it's
barely any
below the
mirage here.
water
Yeah.
line and not behind
crazy.
that?
Others want to be able to just say, "Oh, there's a mirage there," and make claims about what that mirage does, but they can't back that up.
Okay.
They just make the claim that it hides the boat.
Okay.
Look at the height of the
Damn
mast.
it. Can
And
I say
yes,
something?
those are all three. Sorry, Jose.
How do we know that this boat is below the water line and not below that thick ass inferior mirage? In this boat right here in the right hand side right now on screen, the inferior mirage is not affecting him. The inferior mirage happens thicker and more pronounced when it's further away from the screen. So in the first boat,
At the
there's no
horizon,
inferior
pretty
mirage
much.
going. When it's further away, you got a big ass thick inferior mirage that the whole boat can be hiding behind it.
No, because
No, look at the height of the
inferior
mast.
mirage gives the same kind of effect as a reflection. It's not technically a reflection, but that's essentially what it looks like, and it reflects what's above it. That's what you see. You see it reflecting what's above it, and you can see how much of the thing that it is reflecting.
Dude, I got
if
videos
you
in my
had-
previous
if you have a
channel.
boat, if you have a boat on
With the same
the
thing.
if you have a boat and just say for talking's sake, it's a tanker, right? And it's got a hull that's like 10 meters high for talking's sake. And it's sitting at that kind of sweet spot in a mirage where it looks where exactly half of it is being mirrored. Well, that tells you how much height there is to that mirage and how much it's going to affect. So it's 6 meters in that case. So you've got the combination of being able to determine the size of the thing that's being reflected, plus the position of it. That the position of that mast isn't possible if it's just extending away from you. If the boat was sitting on top of the surface of the water, and the mirage was affecting it, you would see the boat itself being reflected.
Not always.
Unless the mirage, is much bigger in angular size
Yeah,
than the
that is
boat
not true, okay?
itself.
Sorry, okay, that's not true. I have caught
It
this.
is
I have
true.
caught this effect many
It's
times in Clearwater, Florida. If you want to hear me out for 5 seconds, I have caught that effect. With
didn't
the
hear
whole
the last
boat,
part I
thank
said.
you for not letting me finish my 5 seconds. Go ahead, I'll mute
No,
myself.
but
Take the floor.
because I
You
was
can run the
still
show too. Go
speaking
ahead,
when
man.
you said it. Hey man, you spoke over me, and I was in the middle of finishing a sentence, and I want to make sure you heard the end of the sentence. That's it. Before you say whatever you were going to say, I said the angular size of the mirage is going to reflect whatever's above it, right? And it's not going to. The boat is going to be visible above the horizon, above the water surface rather, and be reflected by the mirage unless the area of the mirage has a larger angular size than the boat itself. That's what I said.
So, anyways, I'm still waiting to see evidence of the curve.
You see it all the time, Chris. You just deny it. And you make up stories about mirages because you don't have a fucking clue how they
Make
work.
up stories. The only evidence we have of anything blocking is due to the miraging.
Hey,
That's it.
there's no mirage there.
Complete horseshit. That was a lie.
I don't see mirage now.
You don't see a mirage there?
No.
Correct. No,
I
no
see
mirage.
one. Pause it right there. Those rocks are inferior miraged.
Barely.
Barely.
The what? Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
look.
How far are those sailboats to be that far over the curve? What are those things? 20 miles away?
Dude.
Oh my god. The whole bottom of the boat's blocked because of curvature? Are you kidding me?
Affirmative.
Yep.
Yeah, look at it.
That's ridiculous.
It's
how far are
ridiculous
those
to
boats?
deny it. That's
How tall are
what's
those boats
ridiculous.
and how far are they? We need some
Not
clarification.
answering. Not answering anything. It doesn't matter to you.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just show a video. Don't have any explanation for anything. What's that thing in the middle of the water there that's above the water line but can't see it? What is that thing?
I don't know.
No answers to anything, right?
Correct.
But you
No
want
answers
people to
to
take
anything.
you want people to take you seriously.
We take him seriously. Idiots like you don't.
That's probably a full fishing boat hidden behind a mirage. Ha!
Hidden behind a mirage. Exactly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's true. I mean, I
Again,
can now. I
that's
can
all
say my
about
30
the
seconds,
angular
right?
height of the
Okay,
mirage.
I started speaking now before you. Shut the fuck up.
You stopped speaking and I went to speak. If I knew you were going to keep speaking, I would have shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't
All right.
intentional.
So now, right, that I led Al K attempting to run the show, even though there was like a long period of silence. After that, he bored the shit out of everybody. Then there was a long period of silence. Now let's take it back in. In my older channel, Chris used a few of those videos. I got a bunch of boats and a bunch of boats disappearing in the distance. I never tagged them as disappearing from the bottom up or behind the horizon because they were just going away. There was no distance enough for them to hide behind any curve. They were just 3-4 miles away, but I was 15-20 feet above the water. I was zooming in and I saw those boats going away, and these little boats and fishing boats and all this bullshit, and they were just disappearing from the bottom. They were just not disappearing from the bottom up, just disappearing. The bottom up starting to merge and converge and doing all this dancing until there was one point you could not see anything in the whole boat. You could see the tippy top of it, and then you could see the big, massive, thick mirage going on that was hiding the full boat, and I had that 100% visible in my previous channel. All of those got deleted. Now you can deny that those videos exist, but it is true. A mirage can hide a whole full boat, and there's no curvature involved into them. I'm done. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. I'm not saying that happens all the time. That's not what I'm saying. I hope you understood that it does happen. Mirages can hide a full boat and there's no curvature involved.
Thanks, Jose. Appreciate it. Thanks for being honest.
Yeah, but
God.
Always, I
we're
mean,
not
it's
talking about.
true, and it pisses me off when people claim when there's a mirage and there's gonna be curvature. It's a tricky one. I don't know. I call bullshit. I mean, I'm sorry, I call bullshit to that.
I need a
Look,
drop. Thanks. See
All
ya.
right, man. Peace.
I'm not arguing about the pictures with the mirage. I'm arguing about those that don't have a mirage.
Like right now in this big boat in the front, this big container ship or whatever it is, there's no mirage in there. The mirage happened more prominent and thicker the further away it is. So now those boats in the background are affected by a mirage. Are they? Is there curvature involved? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. There's a big mirage that we cannot do in any determination if there is or there is not. We just don't know.
You're wrong. You're just wrong.
Well, tell me how. Go ahead.
I've already said it, and you obviously you either don't listen or don't want to hear it.
Oh, I listen to you, but I disagree
you
because
see
I have
what
caught.
is reflected.
I disagree because I have caught exactly what you say that does not happen. That's why I disagree with you.
The example you just gave with this stuff that's on screen right now doesn't fit what you were just talking about a minute ago. You can see how much of the boat is being mirrored in the mirage area below it. It's only a few feet. So then that can't account for the whole fucking thing being disappeared.
Right. If we could have the boats with the mast, we can analyze it. See where this white dots are relative to the other boats. It's about half the mast. And in the video, only the distance between the mirror and the water and the real mast cannot account for the whole boat. There's not enough for the whole boat there.
But that's good. That's the beauty of it, that you can interpret all the observations anywhere you want. And yeah, we all know optics is very well understood, and there's a lot of things related to inferior mirages that until you have done this, Alkay have done many times and recorded all these phenomena, and he understand a lot. I have done that too. I have gone out and I understand this phenomena decent enough because I have caught exactly what Alkay say that doesn't happen. That an inferior mirage cannot hide the bottom of the boat, and I have caught that many times.
Okay. So I want you all to take a look at this boat. I don't remember how it's called, hovercraft. Just remember how much you see of it, right?
There's no mirage
What
when it's
is
really close.
visible?
Sorry, I'll shut up. Yeah.
What? Just listen. I did not. I said remember what you're seeing
Oh
right
yeah, of
now,
course. Yeah.
because
Whole
it
thing.
will. You will see how inferior mirage cannot hide the whole boat.
Yeah. Boys are gross. Boys are gross. Says snaps. Shut the snaps.
See, is there any inferior mirage here?
I don't see any. I don't see any in this
Look at the boat to
little
the
island
right.
over here.
There you go. Nothing.
Now, disclaimer. I'm just gonna show quickly on YouTube what you guys see on YouTube on the screen. You see this full screen, right? The observation. But look, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm seeing on YouTube. So you're gonna catch up in a minute. I just wanted you to see. So hold on. Oh, if I click this is what I'm seeing on YouTube. So you guys know that I'm just seeing the observation in the right hand side in a very small square on my it's bright outside in the sun, is the screen is dusty, and I am in a laptop. So this is what I'm seeing now. You guys see this. You're that's the fourth wall right there. Just disclaimer that I don't see all the details necessary. I'm not watching it on a big screen.
About how far is that fishing boat? You know, it's very interesting. They always ask me, you think you can see forever? You think you can see a hair from a kilometer? And strangely enough, we could see the fishing line. I'm very close. Shining.
Yeah, this is good, and it's unfortunate that Chris Berry had to leave now. When this
There you
one,
go.
I don't
Where's the
see.
inferior mirage?
Yeah, this one I don't see an inferior mirage in this one. This one is great. This one is beautiful. The other one with the inferior mirage, I had an issue with. This one is good, beautiful observation. Yeah.
Thing is, inferior mirages are only a reason to just completely dismiss everything. They're generally small. Right? If you can get
hold on, let me mute
bigger
over here.
ones or more effect, but it's no. Authors want to just be able to say, "Oh, there's an inferior mirage, so it's no curve." It doesn't work like that. It's both, and except for the extreme circumstances, you can show that.
I'm trying to find the hovercraft coming back.
It wasn't there on the right side?
Hovercrafts are cool.
Right now, it's on the right, heading to the left. It's already pretty far. There it is.
So here it comes. The Russians have got some huge ones.
You see how literally it's starting to sinking, like getting lower and lower. Pick a point and you'll see how it's getting closer to the water. Although at one point it will just turn left and just go across from me, and it will keep. We'll see. Actually, we'll see it disappearing. Kind of.
Boom, 49 watching. Is that Rakia heading out on his boat? Citizen 9, shout out. John Rapp says, how are we supposed to see the show Pony Bikini Babes at the distances? Bloody Riley criterion. Shout out to John Rapp.
I moved back a bit. I want you to notice that the hovercraft goes before the sailboat is in front of it.
Yeah.
This is when I started speaking. Is when I start caught up. When I muted myself the last minute, but I saw the beginning. I saw the full image, and I catching up from here on. So it's just good. I didn't miss much. Yeah, there's a small inferior mirage going. I mean, there's an inferior mirage going. You cannot say small or big.
Yeah, but you cannot say it will hide the whole. It's hiding the whole boat. That is, you can see how much it's affecting. It's affecting, I don't know, like 3 meters high, kind of ish. I don't know.
It's
Look at
hiding
the sailboat.
part of the boat. And the further away it goes, the thicker it gets, the mirage. Like, yeah, this is already too distorted for me to say anything there. And
Look
that's
at the
not
height.
being...
Look at the. Sorry, Jose. Check it out. How we can check that? We're looking at the tallest part of the boat. The tallest part of the boat is the part that is least distorted, right? And look at the top boat, like the antennas of the other boat. They are almost the same height, but the bigger one is still lower. And we know that the top part is not distorted. That's the actual height, and it's lower.
Yeah.
Do you think the hovercraft is bigger than this boat, than the tugboat? I would say so.
Well, I can... things get appear to get smaller angular size with the distance.
No, but they won't lose
Oh
their
no,
height.
they don't appear
If
to
you
get
zoom
smaller
in,
in
right?
angular size with the distance. They don't.
I don't know what to say. Okay.
So things
Whatever.
appear to get smaller in angular size with the distance. The answer is yes.
Yeah, talk
A
about
tree,
what's
a tree that I'm looking up, this palm tree that I'm looking super up, like almost looking up to the sky. If he's at the end of the road, I'm gonna be looking straight up to him. So it's gonna appear lower than it looks when it's closer to me. Yes, yes. Dude, I'm good at this shit. I'm not saying that I believe this, and but it's true. I'm stating some facts. I'm not trying to defend any shape of any curvature or non-curvature. I'm saying some facts about what I'm seeing over here. It's just a big mess of distortion back here. I don't know what's going on there.
really. You think there's lots of distortion here?
Yes,
Really?
yes. In the further away it goes, the more mirage you got, and the more distortion you got. In the closer, this biggest one, no distortion. In that small sailboat, almost no distortion whatsoever. But the one that you're pointing at, shitload of distortion. I don't know what the hell is that. I don't know what's going on there. Nobody knows what's
I
going
know
on
the
there.
top. I don't know. The antennas look exactly the same to me.
Yeah,
Throughout the
exactly.
whole
And
thing.
the whole bottom is
Yeah, and
behind
look
a
at their
big ass,
height.
and the whole bottom is hiding behind a thick ass mirage. How do you know if it's a curvature or not when it's all a mirage in there? Shit. Alkay loves me. I know he does. You know who get really pissed off?
Well,
Like, you know who
no, I
really?
don't care who's saying it. It's when somebody talks bullshit or doesn't listen and repeats bullshit or something like that. That kind of gets on my nerves. You know what I mean?
You know who really get pissed off? Alan. Alan. He get pissed off. He gets sick when he hear me in this mode. He just leaves the call and he don't hang out with me. Shout out to Alan.
Evans.
So like the boat getting further away, it's not like the mirage that's getting bigger. It's the other thing that you said. It's the boat that's getting smaller. You know, the change in angular size of the boat changes the way you see it through the mirage.
Yeah.
But you still see like what above is what's below. You know what I mean? So if you're only seeing 10 foot of funnel in the mirage below, then that's the only part that's affected, if you know what I mean. There's only 10 foot worth, no matter how small or big it appears to your eye. It's 10 feet of actual physical thing, and you still have to account for the 30 feet that's below it, plus the shift in where it is, towards your eye line, which you obviously know because you've done it yourself with bigger boats and situations when there aren't mirages. The way the top part of the boat ends up, right down at the horizon and then disappearing. The same thing happens with a mirage. It's just that you see a little bit of it being reflected while it's doing it.
You guys know that I got a wiki page. Shout out to MC2 and Dora Unku, I think she did it. Thank you. Explore. An Explore. Oh, message fails to load, so I cannot see them. Damn it. Sorry.
Oh, was that an MC Toon's Flurf wiki?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
One of the ways a mirage actually demonstrates curvature is if you keep seeing one when you're getting further up above the surface.
When you see what?
If you go, like, say you've got a drone shot,
right.
And you start off close to the surface, then you rise up and come down, and you see the mirage area move with the horizon. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. I'd like to see that. That'd be cool.
Well, I think the obvious one you can see that in Sanders drones footage of the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. He had a little bit of mirage when he was doing it.
Oh yeah.
But when you get that, if you're increasing your elevation, then you're still seeing a horizon, still seeing some mirage at the horizon, and so on. That is explained by a curved surface, not by a flat one.
Yeah, I agree.
Can I just point out? I've just looked at your page in Flurf Wiki, and there's a little table, a summary of the person. Alias flip flop. Papa Flurf flip flop. Urine drinker. No.
No, definitely.
No.
Big no.
Oh, I do like that. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, remember this boat? This is my red boat. If anyone's still watching,
yeah,
look how much you see of it. Look at the front. It has the little thingy on the front. It has a little knobby that you can stand on.
Yeah.
See how tall it is, how high it is from the actual surface of the water. Because the whole thing is just gonna go.
It just looks like a small dredger.
Can I share for a minute? I've got one of Sound
Yeah, man.
videos.
Yeah, cool. Like Six Spider, appreciate that, man. Good looking out. Okay, go ahead. I had 2 video clips to share here, but I will wait a little bit longer. When I got a few
It's quick.
images.
It's just because we were talking about it,
Yes. All right.
Wait, so I'm
sorry, let me
stopping?
know if it's-
Yeah.
let me know
You
when it's
can
coming
keep
through.
screen
Yeah, I got
sharing,
it.
but I just stopped sharing you for YouTube for now.
Oh, I did, sure.
And
Is it good to go?
It's still loading over here on my end.
Still loading.
I stopped my share, so you try again, AK.
Let me stop.
Let me start again.
Yep.
Right. Try again.
Stop, start. Good grief.
Yeah, that might be part of the
Here
issue
we
with
go.
Discord today. Yep, I
How's it
got you,
going
man.
now?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is the kind of thing I was talking about. So you see the way you're not just seeing the curve of the bridge, but the mirage comes forward and retreats as he moves.
Yep. Perfect example.
That's actually perfectly well explained by mirage behavior over a curved surface. You can't explain it if you do the same over a flat surface. It's all to do with the way the light is redirected by the mirage at very shallow angles. You see that in the first place. So it makes sense on a curved surface because you're always the angles of light being kind of shot out from the mirage, so to speak, are kind of spread out over the surface at different angles. So as you move up, you're catching that. Whereas with a flat Earth, it would come out in one direction. You would see it when you were low down, and then as you climb up, you just wouldn't be able to see it anymore. It wouldn't catch your eye. Right, I'll stop sharing.
Cool. Hey, oh shit! I got a big hit over here. Somebody hit me up on on the PP. I got a $20 PayPal hit by Bandit from YouTube with a big $20. Thank you very much, Bandit, for your support. I appreciate that. Looking out, brother. Really do appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna screen share and see if I can work this out. Let me try to screen share myself, and hopefully we can see that on the interwebs on YouTube. Okay, you will be able to see just the image that I had previously. Whenever somebody join, let me know if you can see it.
Yes, I can see the old science.
Okay. Now I got these 2 images by
Here I would
Jesse.
like to show how you can use a refractor
Hold on.
to see around.
Hold on. There's an image over here from Jesse. You see that?
Yep.
And he say that explains. Let me scroll up to where I say a diagram and video that shows how refraction can hide a boat even on a flat surface. Huh. And that is a diagram. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that picture a curved surface Are we missing a picture?
That's the diagram, and then here's a video clip. Hopefully we can see that. I don't know how long it is. Oh, it's short. Yeah. So
Actor to see around an obstacle. So I have set up here a camera, an obstacle, and a prism. And out in the distance is a house. The prism is just a kind of a wedge-shaped piece of two glasses filled with some clear glue in there. So it allows you to see double, or if you put it up here, you can actually see nothing. See, it can hide the house, or it can double the house. So what I can do is I can move the obstacle and the prism, and you can see through the camera what happens. So now I'm going to switch to the other camera here. Okay, now I'm using the camera on the tripod, and as you can see, I have a fine mound of blackberry canes out there, and beyond that, a quaint little house. So what I'm going to do is first set
a quick question.
I'm sorry, Akay?
So I'm a bit confused about what he's referring to as the obstacle in here. Did you see him looking through a prism?
Yeah. I am also a little confused. That's why I'm just letting it roll and seeing what he's doing.
Okay, cool.
Actually, yeah, a little bit confused. Let's see what we got.
Clay pot here as a foundation. Now you can still see the house above the clay pot. And now I'm going to put an obstruction so you can no longer see the clay house. You can see the house over the clay pot. See, you can see it. I set down the obstruction. And you can't see it because the sun's going down and the lighting's not very good. I'm going to shine my light. See, it's just a piece of curved board there. But now, I take this prism, which does nothing but refracts the light. I set it on there, and now you can see the house around the obstruction. See, the house was originally showing up behind that board, and now you can see the house above that board. So you can actually see around an obstacle if you have refraction. Now you might be amused to see what happens if I take the obstruction out but leave the refractor up there. See, for a second there you can see two of them.
Magic.
Really? Are we supposed to be impressed by this? It's just
good shadow from Jesse. This is good.
Now, just for
like, it's cool, but
the rest of the science lesson, I've put the refractor upside down. Don't know if it's going to stay there. And now you can see the house actually disappears. Well, it fell. It didn't stay
Wizardry.
there. But I think you could see the house had actually vanished from view when I had that up there. But if I put it right side up, then now it's allowing you to see down below the house.
Lenses are magic. Burn him. Burn the wish.
It's just through the vent. The stuff around it still.
It could be a witch. We're going to need the bigger scope.
All right, I'm going to do this.
It's almost
other one more time.
From Jesse type, the guy that just is doing this video, he typed, go look it up. Wedge-shaped object can also be a prism. Let's finish this last minute and then your thoughts, guys.
In fact, this time I'm putting the obstruction endwise, so you're actually looking up a curve. So you're actually looking up the curve, and it's blocking the house. So, like the curve of the Earth blocks your view of things, the curve of this board is blocking your view of things. So now I'm going to put the refractor on top.
Uh-oh.
And see now, there's the obstruction is still there, but now you can see the house over the curve. So with a little bit of refraction, it's entirely possible to see way beyond the curve on a curved Earth.
That's not how we see a curve.
Sloomy. Shout out from Jesse. This is good. Now, disclaimer for those who don't know from Jesse, he does good work in his channel. You can go see what he's on about. I'm gonna share the link of this video clip on YouTube, and you guys can go check it out. He is not a flat earther. He's not a globe denier. He's just a normal guy, just doing some tests and good stuff like that. So shout out to him. Thoughts, guys, on this?
Anybody else want to go? That's not how we see a curve. That's a hump. We're not looking from a bottom side of a hump over a hump. We're looking at the hump being, or the curve or the drop being in front of us.
I don't think that really matters. You're still looking across a tangent at some point, and the point of the demonstration is just to show that refraction can bring the image to your eye. I've done a similar demo myself, just using a different technique.
The dogs are going crazy next door, so I'm gonna mute for a few minutes. You guys can talk among yourselves.
Yeah, it was really fun to actually see that zooming in didn't bring it back over the hidden part.
So the way that glass is formed is very precise for a very specific angle, right? Because the image that is being refracted is so clear. There's no, it doesn't look like it's like it does. I would say the fact that we have more atmosphere, the images are always more well distorted. This was very, very clear image. So it's a glass for a very specific angle to do something like that. I wonder if it's if it's taken from a machine that looking into, maybe there's a glass that looks into a component, or did he form that? Did he cast that? Like I don't know. I just wonder what
There's
is
two pieces
this.
of glass with glue between it, clear glue.
Yeah, the atmosphere is not two pieces of flat glass in an angle. It's the atmosphere is actually all kinds of angles. So yeah, of course, it's not completely clear.
Question: Larry GPS type. The boom is beat off. I think the Discord server is coming back up online. The text box. Yeah, I was able to type a few comments. We see Larry, Citizen9. I think he's having a little bit of issues loading videos and maybe some images, but it's starting to come back up. I guess there was a whole Discord issue in there. All right, I got two more clips to share. Two more clips to share. I'm already screen sharing. This one is by. Let me close the other ones. Close this one and this one. This one is by Al K. Not an egg. Not an egg video. Here we go. Playing it in 3, 2, 1.
If you don't get it, I will explain.
Okay. Oh, let me unmute. Okay, here we go.
This is an egg, a three-dimensional object with a curved surface. But according to Nathan Oakley and Quantum Eraser, this is no longer an egg. It no longer has a curved surface, but is a flat plane. If you believe stupid shit like that, then you are a moron. This
Boom.
is
Shout out to Al K. Al K, tell us.
So you may have to watch it, especially maybe not so much through a streaming service to get the point. But in the initial position, you're just looking straight at the egg. And then when I shift position, the egg, I've got it sitting on top of the cooker with the gas burner going. So when I'm looking through it at the second position, there's refraction occurring constantly. And that's the entire premise of the Black Swan bullshit. You know, so it's right on topic for what you've been doing tonight. Right. So in the second position, you're looking at a refracted egg where the tangent to the surface is constantly shifting just ever so slightly. So according to the fucking, you know, the brain fart logic of Quantum Eraser and crew, that means you can no longer say it's curved and you can no longer take measurements of it and so on and so forth.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Everybody go check out Al-K video, and if you leave in some comments, he might get motivated and upload more often. So go poke him in the comment section. There's a link in the YouTube chat box.
Highly unlikely.
Come on, man. You did good uploads for the longest time, man, and you stopped. Let's do it.
I kind of enjoyed some of it, but you get to a point where you're going, what is the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. All right, and the last clip that we got here, this is Earth is Live. Gary was right. Oh, Earth is Live. No swearing, sir, no swearing. Earth is Live says Gary was right. Let's play this one in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Well, Gary was right. I now understand how flat surfaces can obstruct objects. I was completely wrong.
Man, I'm looking at this video that Spider's got out there.
I
don't think I've seen a more crisp horizon.
What?
The Slick Spider video that's playing.
Oh, I'm actually sharing for YouTube a video of Earth is Live with audio, and you kind of fucked it up there.
Oh, sorry.
From my screen share.
Before you leave tonight, be sure and share the name of your weed dealer, will you, Moyok?
You go like, this is a crisp horizon. I go like, the spiders. I'm looking for spiders and horizons in Earth is Live video here. That's great. Let's play this. This one is like, it's a short one, so here we go.
Gary was right. I now understand how flat surfaces can obstruct objects. I was completely wrong. I finally understand. So, I wanted to test this theory the other day. I broke out the old P900, placed it on the floor, placed my phone on the floor at the other end of the shot, and lo and behold, the bottom portion of my phone was seemingly obstructed by the flatness of the floor. How in the world can this happen? I absolutely couldn't believe it. Maybe I was wrong. What if Gary is right? Even worse, what if all the flat earthers are right? I've dedicated my channel to debunking flat earth, and now I feel like I've been wrong the entire time. I mean, could we all have been lied to? Could the earth actually be flat? Could everything I know be all made up? Oh, wait. Nah. My floor is just not perfectly flat. It just has a slight curve.
Shout out to Earth is Live. That's good. So much build up for the floor is not flat. Damn it. I really thought he had one. Everybody go check out the link in the YouTube box and give Earth is Live some feedback. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See how a shilling looks like? How shilling a video looks like?
And I put my favorite minute and a half from Matthias KP in the boom. It's only a minute and a half, but it's
All
just
right.
the best.
Actually didn't. Nothing came up. Oh, okay. There's an image. There you go. Ship is far, horizon not as far. Detail of the ship still resolved. Diffraction and angular resolution limit not yet reached. But they don't like these images, Larry. What are we going to do now?
Well, there's the I linked the video that came from right above that, I think.
Yeah, it's not coming up. Yeah, it's just the image.
Yeah, but no, the link is there. Okay, put the link.
Test. When you say test, okay. All right, let's give it a try. Let's do it.
Oh my, perfect horizon.
Yeah, this one is good. I like this
one. Oil's coming down.
According to Gary,
actually, it might be before you say it might be a slight, tiny bit of a mirage in here, but dude, on the size of this chip, there's no way over here that this tiny bit of a mirage over here over the horizon is gonna be. I mean, it's just no way. Go ahead, man.
No, I'll say more. I'll say let's take the half of the dark part of the masts is a mirage. Even half of the dark part, right? So even that is not enough to cover the whole ship.
but you notice while he's zooming in and out, no percentage of that superstructure changes.
Right.
And you can't get that entire hull and deck into some 2 pixels right above that really sharp water line. And he was far away.
It actually shows the accommodation on the bottom part bigger, but it doesn't explain why the rest of the ship is missing.
No, we know why that happened.
Yeah, we know. Exactly, we know.
Yeah, it's good
All right,
stuff.
is it time yet to talk about Spider-Man?
What? Spider-Man?
Slick Spider, the guy right below you with the live stream.
Oh, he's still sharing? Yeah, I'll share him in a minute. All right, this is good. Good video clip. I'm going to share the link of this on the YouTube land for everybody to click on this video and save it to your playlist over there and share it with the obstruction due to curvature deniers and tell them, what's up with this? Boom.
And that video is old.
Good times, man. Good times.
This actually reminds me of another older one, if I can share again for a minute.
Yeah. And then we'll go back to 6. I stopped screen sharing.
Sharing now, just let me know.
All right, let me watch this one and see if it comes through. It should be up. Yeah, big sun, big yellow sun. You're up.
Cool. Now, this is one of the older, nicer videos of ships over the horizon, and it was taken by a flat earther, Matrix Decode.
Yeah,
since I watched it.
Loaded tankers are deep in the water, but not that deep.
So you can see, obviously, he's putting up the questions and all that, you know. He's still... It's a weird thing. Matrix decode seemed to kind of disappear, and it was kind of assumed that after he'd done these videos and he'd seen this happen for himself, that he'd kind of realised that he was, you know, wrong to think the Earth was flat. And he disappeared for a while, but I saw him commenting somewhere a while back, and it was just all the same, you know, conspiracy gibberish. So it was a wee bit disappointing.
I have one question. Why does he call it a container ship while it's clearly a tanker?
I don't know.
He doesn't know the difference.
C4 say, I love it when flares provide evidence of the globe. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I could forgive tanker for container. That's not the flaw. But you only see the
technically it contains chemicals.
Well, the shape is and how it's hidden is.
It's nice, but isn't it?
You can see the splash of the water and how close to the surface it is.
Well, if I put it back to the beginning, you know, you can see he's actually not right next to the water.
Oh, okay, that's true, yeah. It's just the big splash of the waves, they do a big splash, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
And it gives, you know, information on it. I just skipped it in so you didn't have to sit and watch the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
good video.
Cool. Indeed.
I think there's one last, if I skip it in a bit, there's like, he's zoomed out and then he zooms back in again just to kind of show the difference from the beginning. But that's a bit rough. Considering how it started off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this. It was, you know, it was a good example, one of the better ones at the time, and as I say, straight from a flare.
Very cool, very cool.
Makes it all the better, I think.
Oh yeah.
We go back to screen share. Six Spider, you're back up on screen just to have the visual up. And if you want to tell us what you're looking at, go for it, man. To everybody watching, 40 plus people still watching, please don't forget to leave a like, share the show, and support however you want. If you want a super chat and start a train of super chats, and everybody gonna give me a 5, 10, 20, $100 super chat. 40 people here, everybody, $100 super chat now. Then you can do that. You can hit me up on PayPal, support, become a member, any way you want. I wish, right? 100 people, 40 people, $100 super chat each. Boom.
And what I just realized about super chats is that's a 30% take by YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Where PayPal is only 4%. It's only 4%. So if you're dropping $100, go. Yeah, just surrender the $5 to PayPal.
Yeah, just hit me up on PayPal if you want to give me a big one. Your personal information is confidential. It will never be shared on YouTube, you know. Because PayPal, you kind of have to use, you know, your main information. There's ways around it, but very confidential. So if anybody for the first time wanna give me a little something on PayPal, just type your YouTube username from this person and any comment that you want. It's good. I like observations. I haven't gone out in a while. And I know it's this summertime, it's kind of hot. I'm probably gonna have a lot of mirages, but I want to go earlier in the morning when the wind don't start blowing too hard. Maybe like from 7 to 9 in the morning is the better time for me in this part of Florida to go out and try to record some goodies.
I think what you got to do is you got to look for when the temperature is the same as the water temperature.
Yeah.
So you got 80-degree water. When the temperature hits 80, that's ideal.
No, ideally, you want a little bit of wind as well, because it
that's true.
It means you don't get a build up
watch out
of the surface of the water.
Yeah.
I'd actually missed a perfect day the other day, and I was kind of pissed off over it because I just wasn't expecting it, especially because there wasn't a lot of cloud. It tends to be better if there's some cloud as well, because you don't get direct sunlight, you know, heating up the water, causing mirages, all that shit.
Right.
But it was perfect, crisp and clear. I can always tell because the view I get out the back in my house, it gives me a good indication of the visibility, depending on how far I can see from that particular view. So, you know, if it's like a hazy day and whatever, I just need to look out the back window and I can kind of tell. So I don't need to go travelling for miles, you know, just to find out, you know, I thought it was clear because I could see down the street. Then you get where you're going and you can't see shit, you know what I mean? It just totally blew my mind how clear it was, but I never really realised until it was too late in the day to think about going anywhere. It would have been perfect.
Is this guy Slick in the chat right now? Is he talking?
Yeah, he's
I am.
here. Talk to him.
What kind of camera is that?
This is the P1000, 2 years ago.
UFO. I saw it.
I think they have 2000 now.
Do you also know the name of that dredger?
The name of the what? Sorry.
Of the dredger that actually now is over the curve.
You mean the boat?
Yeah, it's a dredger.
Yeah, I have the name of it here. Just a second.
Where is this?
Okay, you watching TV over there? Or is that Mars mushrooms?
No, not me.
You might be hearing the girlfriend's podcast in the background.
Yeah, I hear a little bit. But that doesn't, you know, it's not music, copyright or nothing. It's not too bad.
You got the name?
Yep.
British Columbia, right?
Affirmative.
The name is Jose J.G. Gonzalez.
Hey, I just saw a mask teleport into the screen. I think this is CGI.
He's got to be.
That's CGI, right?
It's got to be.
See, even though there's a mirage showing the stuff in the background, when you see how little of it is above the water and compare it to what's on the surface in the foreground, it tells you something else is going on and not just the mirage.
Yeah, CGI, another crappy Gary image.
Maybe a giant lens in front of the camera hiding shit, like we saw from Jesse video doing wizardry.
Yeah,
You know
NASA
how you
running
can,
around with a big prism.
With a
you can
prism in
block
front
that
of the
whole
camera.
sailboat with a quarter.
We all know that they've got tracking chips in every P900 and P1000. They just run about with big prisms and can fool you.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the name, because I worked with a sister ship together.
I am fucking starving. I'm about to wrap up the show. I need to go sit down and eat.
Man, those sailboats are hauling now.
You keep it a little shorter.
Must be really windy.
Sorry, what?
We'll keep the show
The
a little
sailboat
shorter
started
today.
moving really fast.
I know you didn't ask me, but I'm gonna say that. Yeah, let's do some final thoughts. I gotta get out of here. I need to eat and get my mind straight. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody hanging out. When the video is up and rendered on YouTube, if the first comment in the comment section get pinned in the comment sections, make sure that it follows YouTube guideline rules. And that doesn't mean that if you see a comment in the comment section, you're not going to leave a comment. Leave as many comments as you want. I have noticed that the videos that get more likes and more comments in the comment section get more recommendations. YouTube recommended more, and that's the way that we can get a bigger audience and fresh and new, more new voices over here on the Discord, and we really want that for it to happen. But first, I want to read I got two 2 hits over here on PayPal. Very good, guys. Hell yeah. I just wanted to check it out before I get out of here. And we got one here with a comment. Don't mind me, just checking the foreign exchange rate. Regards, John Rapp, who sent me $3.51. Thank you very much, John Rapp. I appreciate that, brother. Hell yeah. And I got another one that I'm opening it up. And over here, I'm on it. Sorry that, well, a lot of windows open is not as fast as I wanted it to be. Okay, I got one here. Shit, hold on. I'm on it. I got another comment, another PayPal. This one is for, while this open. Okay, we got it right here. Note. Oh, wait. I opened the same one. Shit. Thank you to all the panelists that was here earlier. Chris Berry came in. It was fun. I actually sided with Chris Berry in a lot of the things he said. I don't know how that happened. This was a very strange day for flip-flopping, but I felt only necessary because something got triggered in my brain when it was mentioned that inferior mirage cannot hide the bottom of the boats, and that like triggered the shit out of me for some reason. Well, it is what it is. Okay, I'm getting to that comment in a minute. There we go, we got it. And this one is for 1264. It's 6 degrees Celsius in North Ireland, and kerosene is up 140%. You might as well have 10 quid on me since I cannot afford current fuel prices. You Floridian basket case. And that one was sent by, I don't know who you are, who sent me just 10 quids. Thank you very much.
That was me.
That was you.
me.
There you go. Yeah, you got, dude. I don't remember the name. There you go. Thank you, brother. I know I seen that name, but you didn't put at the end, like, you know, you didn't put at the end like
Yeah,
Rubus or
I
something.
I forgot.
All is good. Hey, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. So the what is that with about the kerosene? 140%. Crazy.
Yeah, since November, but yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah. And that sucks. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. All right, let's get it. Oh. Did we get? I got a notification over here on. What is this notification all about? I think it's a super chat by Blue Marble Science for $2. Happy Tuesday, Jose. Thank you very much, Blue Marble Science. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And there's nothing mysterious with the stream today. That we got more likes than viewers. There was more people watching earlier, and a lot of people was watching and they left. So there's no funny business like Nathan Oakley that had 60 people watching and 2,500 likes in the video a few months ago. That was fucking crazy. That is some sketchy shit going down there. All right, let's get a round of final thoughts. You are screen sharing right now. Seek Spider. Give us your final thoughts.
Not sure. It was always we don't see curve, but we do see a result of a curve, and it's right there on the horizon. We see it. That's it.
Boom. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the imagery and screen sharing, all the good stuff. And you felt a little bit of the wrath of the flip-flop today. You haven't seen nothing yet, brother. No, all is good, man. All is good. I like talking about this topic. Okay, final thoughts.
Yeah, well, you can't just write off curvature because there's a mirage. And there was a little bit of crossed wires earlier. but also some disagreement, because some incorrect information was being shared, shall we say. But main thing that kind of bugs me about that conversation is when it's used as a way to hand wave away what you're seeing, without exploring it or understanding it, and you know, doing something to explain why it can be used as an excuse. You know, mirages happen. Sometimes they're really bad, and on the size of the vessel, maybe it can be difficult for you to determine, but the rules are understood, and their presence does not do anything to remove the underlying geometry. And in certain cases, simply amplifies it if you know what you're looking at. So get it up, you flip flop.
Thank you very much, Alkay. I appreciate it. Boom. Bogov, final thoughts. How about Shaik?
Yeah, it was quite entertaining, but not enough to my taste. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Komar, final thoughts. Farmer's Boy.
Hey, yeah, that was Chris Berry, blimey. As I said in the side chat, I really shouldn't be surprised. I mean, Aspire, yes, it's called a mast, dear boy. Don't you know nothing? Very entertaining. Once again, thank you very much. Much obliged.
Thank you, sir. Grubus.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one today. I'm gonna cheer myself up by going out for some Taiwanese steamed buns. Take care, man.
Take care, bro, and thank you very much for your support, bro. Appreciate it. Mars Mushrooms.
Hey, great show as always. I love your shows. I can't get enough of them. I'm just glad I'm able to catch them sometimes. And today we found out that QE is a moron. Good to know.
Boom, just today. Thank you, bro. I knew that for ages.
No
Thank
kidding.
you, brother. Mojok Man, final thoughts.
It's a globe. Nothing has happened to change my mind yet. Waiting for evidence. That is all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sean Bro Smith, final thoughts.
Oh, hey, Jose. Great show. I really appreciate Chris Berry coming in and explaining his part, sort of. But for all the people out in the audience, Jose works hard at this and provides entertainment and just hit the subscribe button. He probably would appreciate a super chat that says thanks a lot, Jose, and hope the frogs are well or something. But as always, the earth is beautiful. Thanks, Jose.
Thank you very much, Sean Smith. I really appreciate it always for your support and for supporting the channel. And what do you think? How do you think Flip Flop did today? It wasn't too bad, eh?
No, I thought Flip Flop was doing pretty well. I mean, like he didn't get to the point where like sometimes he can go a little off board, but I thought he did great.
Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. I didn't show my full nails today. I just went a little bit, and I still stand by. I wasn't wrong. Maybe I went. The approach and the way I convey the information that I wanted to share was a little off. But hey, it is what it is, man. We all got our own thing going on. All is good, man. Thank you. And Tiny Captain, final thoughts.
Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit late, but I got a phone call today that from Monday I have to go back to a ship and deliver it to Africa from Europe. And yeah, so I will be busy watching ships go over the curve again.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. And final thoughts from Hold On. Petrol is flammable. Never ever forget that. Thank you, John Rapp. Very ironic. We were talking masts on a boom show. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I need to cough really
Then,
hard. Go ahead, man.
Squeaky Earth.
Damn squeaky while I cough. Oh man, it hit me hard. Thank you very much. Jose JG out. Boom.